Very common myth we can observe in the golf swing is the concept of keeping the head still. So again, this concept that kind of new myths often replace old myths. Again, if we tell a lie enough times, eventually it will become the truth. So when we look at, say, must keep the head still, we can look at the head both in its orientation, how it rotates in the swing, and also its position, its translation, as it's often referred to, say, within biomechanics. So typically what we can see, as certainly now shown by these 3D values on the screen, as we move through backswing, how much the head can also glide and just drift as it rotates away from the target. So using that reference of typically around about top of backswing, the head would be on top of that trail hip, then somewhere inside that kind of trail knee. The head is also rotating and also laterally flexing, and in some cases can also elevate and also move backwards and forward. So it very much depends on then the kind of preferences and the aspirations of the player. But the idea of keeping the head still simply doesn't exist. Anatomically, is very unhelpful. It's actually it's advantageous for the movement to allow the head to move. The idea the head's always moving over that load-bearing lead leg as we walk. The head is always moving over that load-bearing lead leg in rotation. The head is always following the line of rotation. So the idea of keeping the head still is a big myth, very unhelpful, and also very problematic. So looking very much, say, just at the backswing in this particular case, as we move through backswing, the A sign represents the head moving away from the target. As we move to top of backswing, typically we'll see the head more on top of that trail hip, inside that trail knee. So actively allowing that head to glide and move as we rotate can be a much more advantageous way of looking to explore how we move in the swing.